matchup. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Back to Lowry. Pass to your 7. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Butler. And here's your 7.
What length from Scotty Barnes, a tough defender.
Barnes against Butler. Here's your 7. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Stolen by Hero. Butler against VanVleet. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Lowry outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
What an intelligent player Kyle Lowry is. Clever at finding ways to get fouled while shooting.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Anunoby against your 7. Anunoby can't get it to go. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Pass to Adebayo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Blocking foul called on Octopi. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Butler passes to your 7. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Three-pointer, VanVleet. And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Hero outside. Over to the wing. Adebayo, a screen on VanVleet. Lowry, the pass to Hero. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby with it. And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. Barnes goes in. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall. A player any team would love to have.
Here's Lowry. Adebayo with it. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter.
Make no mistake, if you give him a lane, Tyler Hero will punch it home.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Pirtle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Here's Van Vliet. Adebayo grabs the board.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Butler with the ball. Siakam covering. Hero against Pirtle. Here's 7. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
Has always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred Van Vliet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Pass to your 7. Now here's Butler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And it's Butler who slams it down.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Here's Anunoby. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front, leading by a point. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Clock at 6. It's Adebayo with the drive. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Achua with a steal. Van Vliet outside. No good from outside. The Heat with the lead. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And it's Butler off the drive, and no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Achua with a screen on Hero. To the paint. Achua with the dunk.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got 6.
A good interior scorer. Jimmy Butler using his strength and explosiveness to full effect.
Achua with a screen on Oladipo. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's not going to go for him. The Heat have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Hero against Trent. And down it goes. 2 points. And now a 3-point Heat lead.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Pass to Achua. Barnes against Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. Siakam left side. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Siakam's got his first points of the game.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Fleet does is make winning plays.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes.
First
That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Barton comes in for Barnes. And it's Ben in for Fred VanVleet.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
To the inside. Boucher passes to Trent. Boucher on the screen. Pulls up. Trent's shot is off. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, D.A., but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Trent outside. Achua with a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Butler, good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Hero against Trent. Boucher a screen on Hero. Pass to Boucher. Now Barton. Takes it inside. Boucher left side. Here's Benton. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hero outside. There's 42 seconds left in the second. Adebayo up top. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. And both free throws good for Adebayo.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
The Heat have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Outside for Love. There's the 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Love's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And the first half comes to an end. Thanks, Allie. Half.
Miami Heat 27. The Raptors 22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Basketball 101, you've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Siakam, no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Adebayo, a screen on Van Vliet. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And no good, trying to use the glass.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Anunoby against Hero. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's your 7. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
And the Raptors making a change here. Chua's checked in. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Outside Barnes. Inside. Here's Achua. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Hero, the pass to Yurtseven. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First one falls for him. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. B.A., you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country. Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Van Vliet against Lowry. From deep. To the middle. Tipped. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What I love now, Siakam can put the ball on the floor. He wasn't asked to do a lot of that in college, but he never stops improving.
Kevin Love's checked in for Yurtseven. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Heat making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Toronto trailing. Here's Benton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So that'll put Precious Achua on the line. It's going to be on Kevin Love. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Oladipo outside. From deep. And again, the Heat missing. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Trent. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Oladipo against Achua. Love inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Love's got 5 points.
This is the one thing you can count on from Kevin Love. He's going to stay active in the lane.
Outside for Boucher. Fires in the triple. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Fans, give it up for the baddest dance team in the NBA.
The Heat have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And Adebayo slams it in.
On the drive, Bam Adebayo causes havoc for the D. He's so agile for his size.
Boucher a screen on Oladipo. Boucher outside. Toronto calls timeout.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Banton. Good work defensively by Oladipo. Free throw drops for Love.
Where a guy plays the power forward and sometimes the center spot, he has great touch at the line. Kevin Love is a tremendous face-up shooter.
Trent against Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Martin with a screen on Boucher. And finished off by Adebayo.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Achua. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Heat up by 5. And we've got more NBA. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Duncan Robinson, Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Love in at center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Love passes to Robinson. Adebayo against Boucher. Adebayo, that's good.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Boucher a screen on Robinson. Boucher left side. Out to the right wing. Achua can't hit.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Pass to Robinson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Yurt Sevens checked in for Love. Jimmy Butler comes in for Martin. Tyler Heroes checked in for Robinson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oladipo. Hits the trifecta.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with this jumper.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Pass to Yurt Seven, and here's Adebayo. 3-pointer. And And Anunoby pulls it down. For Toronto, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got 5 rebounds in the game. Hero for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. And now an 11-point Heat lead.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy, and it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He gave his guys plenty of encouragement, saying, quote, "You got this. All we have to do is finish strong. And I know we can do that." Firing up his squad for the stretch run. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Hurdle with a screen on Butler. Down low, looking to end the drought. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Hero. And again, Toronto no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Adebayo from long range. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. The Heat have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Bam Adebayo.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Van Vliet. Siakam, no good. And it's Miami's ball. Good momentum, 14 straight now. Hero finds Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby with it, guarded by Adebayo. Fires the 3. The shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Butler. Hero outside. For 3. It doesn't go for him.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now Butler. From deep 3-point range. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
I smack clowns with mad style.
This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. And Allen with the slam.
And how about Jared Allen? A little bit of flair from the big fella.
Here's Hero. Driving to the basket. That shot misses. Good D by Mitchell. Mobley the pass to Allen. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the pass to Allen. Mitchell against Butler. Allen controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Oladipo, the pass to Yurtsevin. Back to Oladipo. Adebayo with a screen on Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Butler.
Bam is really good at getting out as a big, running that lane, and being a weapon to finish on the break.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside can translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Butler against Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hero against Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Hits the 3-point bomb. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. That one's not going to go. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers leading by 5.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working. Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback shot.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Outside Garland. Mitchell a screen on Oladipo. Garland the pass to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Butler after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Butler with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Butler with the steal. To the left side wing. Double team on Adebayo. Butler kicks to Oladipo. And another basket for Miami.
Shot selection paying off there. Patience by Oladipo, and then knocks it down from the perimeter.
With one on the clock. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Cavaliers lead by...
Your EQ team. Here we go, fans.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. In at small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Oladipo. And it's sent back by Allen.
And Jared Allen in great position that time and just looking to swat that shot away.
Mobley outside. Mobley a screen on Butler. Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, that's just an emphatic throw down there.
That one reverberated throughout the building. Hero passes to Adebayo. Timeout called, the Heat. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
6 on the shot clock. Oladipo misses. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Allen a screen on Butler. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Butler. Excellent D there from Allen.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Hero with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Back to Hero. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got 5 points so far.
producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now, here's Oladipo. Takes it inside.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And, Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers substitution.
Butler against Wade. Kicks it out to Hero. Adebayo down low. And Oladipo has it in the corner. 4 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. They get it back. Passes it to Adebayo. The layup off target. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. Leading by 5. Wade a screen on Hero. Pass to Rubio. Wade sets the pick for Rubio. Out to Wade. Sinks the triple. Wade's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Such a huge advantage for Ricky Rubio to read plays before they happen.
Hero passes to Yurtsevin.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Wade a screen on Hero. Back to Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
And all-around threat. LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
Here's Hero. He gets that one. Hero's got 7 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wade sets the pick for Rubio. Hero against LeVert. Misses in close. The Heat trail by 6. Oladipo outside. Adebayo with the ball. Double team on Adebayo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Second shot opportunity. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You got to try to play with more force against Bam Adebayo, who's going to come at you with that high motor.
The Heat have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Miami's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Butler. That shot is off. Wade with the defensive effort. Here's Stephens. Off target at the rim. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start.
25. The Cavaliers, 29.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Yurtsevin out there with Adebayo, and it's Oladipo in at the point guard. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. And so it's Cleveland with it. The Heat getting the bucket. Mobley a screen on Butler. Here's Mitchell. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami trailing.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Feeds it to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Allen rolling with some force, or at least the force he can muster. He can be useful in the pick and roll.
Now here's Butler. He's tightly guarded. Allen with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
There's Garland. Mobley trying to free himself up. Garland with the bucket. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead. Heat shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And Oladipo kicks D'Yurtseven. Adebayo passes D'Yurtseven. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Butler going inside.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Garland against Oladipo. Mitchell a screen on Oladipo. The wide open look here for Garland. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big time three.
Hero no good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Kicks it out to Garland. Mobley a screen on Oladipo. Garland finds Mobley. The 3. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Butler. Over to the left wing. And Garland comes to help. Hero against Mitchell. Hero no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point differential. Inside, it's deflected. Butler with the steal. Oladipo right side, right wing. Outside Butler. Over in the corner, Hero. Poked loose and stolen by Mobley. Allen, that's good. Allen's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Defense has got to respect it. Once Allen gets that close, he has that ability to score the ball. Kevin Love's checked in for Yurtseven. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Left side, Butler. Kicks it out to Love. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Garland. 7 points in the game. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Heat trail by 6. Outside, Hero. Out to the wing. Garland against Adebayo. Three-pointer, Butler. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Allen, a screen on Butler. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Love with the screen for Butler. Love outside. Right side, Butler. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Okoro takes great pride in his defense as a...
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Love with the screen on Allen. Kicks it out to Love. Butler in the corner. The pass to Love. Kicks it out to Hero. Miami no good on that time either. Cleveland leading by 8. Mitchell outside. Allen dishes to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Mobley right side. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Heat have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mobley with the block. Garland looking it over. On the wing, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Cleveland. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Mobley trying to free himself up. Allen's shot is off. The Heat trail by 11. Pass to Hero. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
Mitchell against Butler. Outside Garland. Mobley a screen on Oladipo. Oladipo against Garland. There's the drive. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Garland. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them to within 10.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Outside Garland. And stolen by Butler. Oladipo against Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Over Okoro. That one wide left.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Hero against Garland. Allen a screen on Hero. Mobley outside. From outside off the mark. The Heat trail by 10. Here's Octopi. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Okoro wide open. He fires. And they get it back. Garland the pass to Allen. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Now this is why the coach is telling him stay up on Victor, otherwise he's going to pull it. Oladipo knocks one down.
Outside Garland. Allen, a screen on Oladipo. Garland kicks to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And here is Butler after the three-pointer from Evan Mobley. Love, no good. Now, here's Mitchell. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the
I smack clowns with mad style.
Okay, thanks for joining us. We've got a battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight, it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Garland. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Van Vliet against Mitchell. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Pirtle.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And the layup falls.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Obi for three. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
In Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Lots of room. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. And Toronto calls time here. Siakam finds Anunoby. No good on the triple. The Cavs have gone 1 for 3 so far. The three from Mitchell drains the triple.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Siakam with a screen on Garland. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. From deep. Garland, no good. It's Barnes on the wing. And Mitchell over to help. Anunoby for three. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Anunoby's got 6.
He kept his cool despite the double team and finds the open man.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Pirtle with the block. And they're able to recover. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And the Raptors, another three.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's Garland. Oh, great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line to try to tack on one more.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. With the drive, and he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Raptors. Allen a screen, 5 on the clock. Garland, the pass to Allen, stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Garland. Siakam outside. Back to Pirtle. Takes a three. Is rebounded by Okoro.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 11. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Anunoby against Mitchell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes down. Mitchell's got 7 points.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Outside Anunoby. Hurdle with a screen on Mitchell. The kick out to Van Vliet. Great D that time from Allen.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Right side Mitchell. He takes it in, out to Garland, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Outside Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Pass to Pirtle. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
VA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. Well, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Drafted 5th overall in 2019, Garland just continues to grow his game. It is impressive to watch him get better and more confident every year.
A line change here for Toronto, and the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Stevens is checked in for Okoro, and Karis LeVert is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside Garland. Outside for LeVert from deep three-point range. Can't get it to drop, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Drops in the 3.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Wade. Out to Rubio. Here's Wade. Driving in. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Now here's Barton. He's guarded closely. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Achua can't hit.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Wade. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Lopez, the screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Wade, covered by Boucher. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he sinks the second. Toronto has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Trent outside, and so it's the Toronto Raptors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't.
The Cavaliers, 27.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense, and one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get it.
Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Outside Anunoby from deep. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Mitchell misses. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Now here's Siakam. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
You'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Here's Anunoby. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Anunoby on the take, and that one is hammered home.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Left side Mitchell. Allen in the high post. Second chance effort. Yes, it's good.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Raptors, another 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And here's Allen. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. 4-3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Mobley's got 5 now.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
Mitchell against Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Van Vliet. Cavaliers with a rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Now here's Mitchell. He's covered by Siakam. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Toronto calls timeout. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Barton comes in for Barnes. Trent, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Benton in for Van Vliet. The 3-ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Here's Boucher, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line.
And so he hits both. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Mitchell against Trent. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Trent against Mobley. Boucher a screen on Mobley. Trent for 3. That one no good. He gets it off. And that's not going to go. And so it's Toronto up 14 at... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Here's Anunoby. There's the drive. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Now Siakam to the inside. Deflects the pass. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Barnes. Garland against Siakam. 3 on the clock. Here's Mobley. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
Here's Van Vliet. Blocked. The 3 from Mitchell. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 15 points in just the second half.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. Barton, he's checked in for Anunoby. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And it's Cleveland's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Van Vliet against Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Okoro, no good. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
And Toronto has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 10.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Barton outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell against Barton. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Allen. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. In transition. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And defensively with Mobley, it's not just the length, it's the anticipation, it's the high basketball IQ. This man will beat you mentally and physically.
Here's Van Vliet. Unable to get that one. Garland with the defensive effort. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. And now we've got an intentional foul. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Allen with a screen on Barton. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. Hurdle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Barton outside. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. OG Anunoby comes in for Barton. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Fred VanVleet. Mobley against Siakam. 1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Driving inside, and then Siakam with the jam.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Raptors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for OG Anunoby.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Here's Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 33 points.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he makes both free throws.
Calm and cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Trent. Siakam for 3. So the Raptors win it. A competitive game. You have to. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do.
I smack clowns with mad style.
And a shot from before as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena.
Here we go.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Yurtsevin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Now here is Lowry. Back to Adebayo. No good from outside.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Pirtle, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Anunoby, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown.
We call that the stop and pop. One of Butler's best tricks for losing a defender. That is nice.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Butler passes to Yurtsevin. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Lowry, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, how about the presence in the post by Kyle Lowry in the face of some pretty good defense? That was a tough conversion.
And Anunoby, here we go. Barnes passes to Anunoby. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they failed to do a long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thank you, David.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Outside Butler. Yurtsevin. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Feeds it to Barnes. Stolen by Yurtsevin. Pirtle with the steal. Van Vliet outside. Bertle sets the pick for Van Vliet. Dunk by Bertle.
High IQ of Fred Van Vliet is why he is so good in pick-and-roll action.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And Anunoby, here we go.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And Greg Bertle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Hero kicks to Butler. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Adebayo high post. Just 5 on the clock. And Bertle pulls it down. Toronto trailing. Here's Anunoby. He's got 7.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Now, here's Adebayo. Can't connect from short range. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And Van Vliet out there with Will Barton. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Kicks it out to Love. To the wing on the left. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor. And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Butler in the corner. It's good from long range. Butler's got 6.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
And Barton throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now, Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Adebayo passes to Love. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Butler. He's got 8. Out left to the wing. Poked away. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, how about the creativity of Victor Oladipo, the handle, the explosion. Woo-hoo-hoo!
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Achua. And the Raptors call time here.
It'll be a Raptors. We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Banton. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside, Hero. Kicks it out to Love. Oladipo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Martin passes to Boucher. Boucher with a screen on Oladipo. Trent outside. Boucher sets a screen for Trent. And he's good on the 3-ball. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And doors, it seemed to change his scenery, was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
Now, here's Boucher, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Here's Banton. He's covered by Hero. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, this is a young guy stretching the big position, right? Chris Boucher very willing to rise and fire from downtown.
Love with the bucket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Such a wide open look. Boucher's got the lead back up to 5 now for Toronto.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Trent with the wide open look. And the last second attempt does make it, David. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jimmy Butler, he's really been playing well.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. Now here's Butler to the paint. It's Saban. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Yurtseven's got 8 points.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
Hurdle with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Again, Toronto.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Here's Siakam after Tyler Hero's bucket. Shots good by Siakam.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. Back to Yurtseven. Heat moving the ball around and stolen by Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Anunoby is screen on Lowry. Van Vliet. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. This triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult, the previous plays, fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coach.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So great profile for a modern NBA defense.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Butler against Van Vliet, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now here's Van Vliet. No points in the game yet for him. It's deflected. Anunoby against Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Second chance shot. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 6. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And the 3 off target. The Heat trail by 6. Over in the corner, Hero. Back to Lowry. To the inside. Yurtseven pulls up. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Adebayo. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. And an intentional foul right there. And the Raptors call time here. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And Miami has possession after the Raptors pick up 2. Lowry passes to Yurtseven. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Here's Banton. Lowry covering to the left wing. Here's Achua. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 6. Outside, Hero. Down low, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Well, that's the level of tenacity that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. Finishes through contact as well as anyone, maybe short of LeBron James.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Boucher sets a screen for Trent. No good with the triple. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. To the right side. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Here's Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Trent outside from past the arc. Butler with the steal. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Barnes. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout and will return. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Lowry. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. Here's Adebayo. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Raptors with the lead. VanVleet outside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here is Lowry. To the paint. Rebound by the Raptors. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth.
Just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
The Heat trail by 5. Outside Lowry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Barnes after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Stolen by Yurtseven. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. And the Raptors lead by 3.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Butler kicks to Yurtseven. Hero with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Back to Hero. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
VanVleet can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lowry passes to Yurtseven to take the lead. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here. You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment, and does.
Right side, Butler. This is a DhornsChef. That shot off the mark, and Toronto will come the other way. Van Vliet against Lowry. The tray, and that's good. Fred Van Vliet for three. And now a 4-point Toronto lead. Barnes against Butler. Count it. Butler's got 19 points.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Myrtle with a screen on Lowry. The pass to Purdy. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 4.
How about they look to Hurdle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. 1:09 left in the fourth. Lowry against Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Barnes. Takes the turnaround J. No good off the back of the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. Fred Van Vliet does this consistently. Big time moment. He's ready to meet it, guys.
Pass to Octopi. And stolen by Siakam. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Van Vliet.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
And so it's the Raptors winning this one. Even early up.
I smack clowns with mad style.
performance in their home building. So Cleveland will get first possession. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the point.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Mitchell. To the middle. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And finished off by Adebayo.
You see how agile Adebayo is. Excellent at slashing after setting the screen.
Mobley, a screen on Oladipo. Pass to Allen. He tries for three. Knocks down the long J. Allen's got 5. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 3-point game. Mitchell against Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
We see it almost nightly.
Mitchell against Butler. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Yurtseven a screen. On the attack, Hero.
A wrinkle that Hero's been adding to his game. Beating people off the dribble.
The first one falls. And so Hero nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line. Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Allen finds Garland. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah. I don't have memories like that at my age, though. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Oh, and Mobley with the block. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Butler. And so they foul intentionally. And here's Adebayo. It's Oladipo with a drive. That puts him in the lead.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Miami trailing. Oladipo outside. Pass to Yurtseven. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Shooting for Miami. Omer Yurtseven.
And the free throw, no good. Oladipo against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Omer Yurtseven.
Yes, so explosive more often than not. Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Oladipo against Garland. Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Butler. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
The Cavs trailing. Allen with a screen on Butler. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Hero. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Adebayo against Mobley. And finished off by Adebayo.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Cavaliers.
Right now it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And what I also like is that they're being aggressive with the opposition, forcing them to foul them and then coming through at the stripe.
Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Omer Yurtseven out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Donovan Mitchell.
And granted, in last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Yurtseven a screen. Butler passes to Yurtseven. Hero outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Basket's good. He's got 6.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Garland against Oladipo. The drive by Garland and finished off by Garland.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Oladipo. Yurtseven. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And here comes Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Mitchell drives in. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 12.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Back to Hero. Now here's Yurtseven. He has 6. To the inside. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Heat lead by 2.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Here's Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Here's Hero following the score by Cleveland. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 9.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively, and you know his team is loving it too.
Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Garland. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this game. Mobley. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Cleveland calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Butler passes to Hero. Shot clock at 3. Drives to the hoop. No luck on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. 1:04 left in the first half. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Mitchell against Butler. The 3 is up. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick-and-roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
Here's 7. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now here's Mitchell. 19 points in the game. Here's Garland. Here he goes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
At the line for Cleveland, Darius Garland. At the line for your Cavaliers.
That's good from Garland. Garland hits them both. The Heat have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Outside for Love. Now Oladipo scores after the quick crossover. Oladipo's got 8 points.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan.
With the score, your Cavaliers 38, the Heat 37.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. A nice shot by Mitchell.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside, too.
Hero with it. He's picked up by Garland. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Allen with a screen on Butler. Mitchell drives in. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Soft touch off the glass. Butler's got 10 points.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot. Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That'll be a second foul of the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Relentless. Jimmy Butler looks to put pressure on the defense every possession.
Butler hits them both. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 3-point lead. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Oladipo against Garland. Back to Mobley. Shoots. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Love. Butler against Allen. Butler passes to Love. Kicks it to Hero. Ooh, poked away. Clock at 4. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Cleveland calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Cavaliers leading. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. 1:56 left in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Love. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Butler. 12 points for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Inside. Butler double team. Just 4 to shoot. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Garland against Love. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
There's a screen by Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
The plus wingspan of Love on full display right there.
Oladipo against Garland. 46 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Butler finds Hero. Back to Butler. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And once Butler gets cooking, look out. His guys need to keep getting it to him.
Mitchell with the ball. He's got 25. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That free throw is good for Mitchell. Both free throws good for Mitchell. Miami calls timeout. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Outside for Butler. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the game's still closely contested. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Now here's Adebayo, and it's good. 2 points.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the and-one.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their 2-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Now here's Butler.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Hero outside. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And an intentional foul right there. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Here's Butler. He nails it, and we're tied.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Now here's Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Oladipo. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Out to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Garland.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Butler. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many...
The previous play is under
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Love for three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Very comfortable coming up with the big bucket. Love has been the go-to guy.
Now here's Mitchell, driving to the basket, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Pass to Hero. Shot from the low block. Right wing. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Outside Butler. Going inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Adebayo with a steal. And here's the fast break. Jumps up, and Adebayo slams it in.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
And there it is for him. Mitchell's got 33 points.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's Mobley. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. Up top, Hero. Checked by Mitchell. Right side, Butler. Outside for Love. Back to Butler. The putback. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
On the wing, Mitchell. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Back to Mobley. Count it!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Coaches trust Adebayo, and he's being rewarded. This guy has done everything they've asked and then some.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Grit.
I smack clowns with mad style.
NBA action on 2K Sports. We'll watch, and Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so Allen will bring it up to Cleveland. Allen, a screen on Pirtle. Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
VanVleet against Garland. Anunoby has the open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
VanVleet with the bucket.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Garland. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Fred VanVleet picks one up. Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
VanVleet kicks to Barnes. Back to VanVleet.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Garland the pass to Mitchell. There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Pass to Siakam. Pulls up on the wing. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
On the wing, Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland, trailing by 2. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Passes to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Inside, and Allen slams it in.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention and breaks down the defense with the pass.
And here is Anunoby. He has 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Toronto ahead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Mitchell outside. Driving the lane. Mobley kicks to Allen. Anunoby against Garland. Tries again. Anunoby sends it back. Toronto leading by 4. And it's Trent in the corner. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Anunoby, here we go.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Trent passes to Siakam. Back to Trent. Out left to the wing. There's the 3. Siakam misses. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Garland the pass to Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Here's Barton. It's not going to go for him, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Outside Garland feeds to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now the pass to Achua. Here's Banton. Jared Allen grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Out to the wing. Pass to Garland. Allen trying to break free. Garland with the bucket.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
It's Trent on the wing, covered by Mitchell, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Achua kicks to Trent. Shoots the three. Stephens pulls it in. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. A nice shot by LeVert.
And you see the open floor speed of LeVert, a great athlete who just needs to stay healthy to reach his potential.
Manton, the pass to Achua. Shot to stop the run. That shot off, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
.135 left in the first half of basketball. Rubio outside. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 4. Trent with it. He's picked up by LeVert.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Cleveland.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for Cleveland. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Misses the 3. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Manton, the pass to Barton. Trent outside. Offline with his 3. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's LeVert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
And he's good on the second. 41 seconds left now here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Boucher. A three-pointer, no good. Cleveland leading by 3. To the middle, here's Wade. Pass to Stevens. Back to Wade. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Barton surveying the floor. Passes it to Boucher. The pass to Banton. Back to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Gets it off, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
With the score, your Cavaliers 26, the Raptors 25.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center. Anunoby, good.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Mitchell outside. Down low, 6 to shoot. And here's Garland for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Mitchell outside. Nice move. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Barnes, right side. draws the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. To the inside. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his second basket of the game.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Allen, a screen on Anunoby. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Garland, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
Showing off those tight handles. Garland changes direction in a heartbeat.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Pirtle's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And the shot goes in. And it's 6 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. Launches a three. No good on the shot. And Toronto will come the other way. Now, Anunoby. 14 points for him. Siakam outside. Clock at 6. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Here's Banton. Boucher with a screen on Garland. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Beyond the arc. And we've reached the end of the third. Toronto ahead, up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And the coaching staff loves it. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Trent against Mitchell. Passes it to Banton. And here is Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Mitchell driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Banton, guarded by Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Precious Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Barnes is checked in for Will Barton. And Anunoby subbed in for Trent.
Great instincts with the ball. Garland just picks a guy. Look, he sets him up to score.
Poeltl with a screen on Garland. Inside. And the dunk by Poeltl.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top. And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Here's the pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Barton in the corner. 5 to shoot. And again, Toronto no up.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And he commits the intentional foul. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Achua, he's checked in for Poeltl. Van Vliet outside. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Mobley against Barnes. Goes back up. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
The first free throw is good, and Toronto making a change. Anunoby's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
Siakam, a screen on Garland. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Garland. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 6. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And with the and one, he's cut it to a one-possession game. Just terrific determination on his part.
The kick out to Barnes. Anunoby against Mitchell. The three. Anunoby, good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Mitchell passes to Mobley.
Count! Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
The drive by Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. It's the first that brings them within 5. And Mitchell drops them both.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
Mitchell against Anunoby. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Van Vliet with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Mitchell right side. Siakam pulls it in. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
I smack clowns with mad style.